Well, if your home could use a little upgrade and you'd like to cut down on energy costs this spring, the right windows can really make a big difference. And lucky for you, Universal Windows Direct will be at the Dayton Home Expo to help you plan those upgrades. And joining me in this sponsored segment is Universal Windows Direct Senior Sales Rep, Daniel Weaver. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Emily. Thanks for having me.
Of course, glad to have you here. So it's hard for me not to sing the jingle for Universal Windows Direct, but for viewers who may not know that jingle and who may not know you or your name, what do you do and why are so many homeowners choosing your company right now?
Well, first off, thanks for having me. And really one of the big things is just saving on energy. You know, I'm the one that shows up to the home, I knock on your door on time, and I'm there to figure out exactly what you need to have done, what you want to have done. And through my experience, you know, I've been in a home improvement industry now about 10 years, and what I've found is that there are 4 critical areas to have a successful project. The first is the company. You know, are we reputable enough for you to do the scope of work and what you're asking us to do? You know, the second would be the product itself. Is it going to last and perform for you, really, you know, be a lasting investment for you? The third would be the design. With all the color options and all the design options that we have, I know that we have what you're looking for. And really the last most important part, though, is the affordability. And that, for us, is really the easy part. We have it structured where you have lots of different monthly investment programs where we can fit it into pretty much any monthly investment program. So
oh, wow.
Making things easy is what we try to do.
Yeah, I see that. And there are a lot of window companies out there. So let's talk about what makes your product different from the rest and makes your company stand out.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I just mentioned for a window to be a real investment, it needs to last and perform. So I brought just a little sample with me, and I'm actually just going to touch on the glass package for a second. What I'm holding here is a glass package, very small, my little salesman window package, but what's between the glass is very important. You know, the old way to do it, you know, they started making double pane windows back in the 60s, and they would use a piece of metal to hold the window together. Drawback, though, of using a piece of metal to hold in the argon gas, metal is a conductor, it gets very cold, it actually creates a thermal bridge to the inside pane of glass, as well as metal does not like to expand and contract. Vinyl windows, wood windows, most of your house is made of wood, so with the metal being very rigid and everything around it expanding and contracting, that puts a lot of stress on the seal. Eventually it can cause a rupture and you might end up with one of those foggy windows that everyone's trying to avoid. They look horrible. So another drawback, though, metal is a conductor of noise. I don't know if you heard that on TV, but it's a very clangy noise. So anything going on outside, you actually hear your neighbors' conversations happening, and that's what we're trying to stop. So we don't use the metals in windows. We use what's called super spacer. It's an industrial foam that can flex and move with the expansion and contraction of everything around it. It's also a foam, an industrial foam, and it's full of millions of little air pockets. And I don't know how much science stuff you guys talk about around here, but air is a good insulator. By using this in the window package, it creates a thermal break between the 2 panes of glass here. By that happening on the inside around the edges of our window will be 18 degrees warmer in the winter or cooler in the summer than it would be if you're using a piece of metal, cutting down on the condensation, cutting down on the mold, really just making it a lot more comfortable and healthy. Yeah,
well, we're just learning so much about windows today. You're teaching me so much about windows.
Absolutely.
And you guys are going to be at the Dayton Home Expo. So tell us about that. What can people expect when they stop by your booth?
Well, they can expect to see some smiling faces. We're here to help. We have lots of promotions going on. You know, we don't just do windows, we also do siding, roofing, gutters, doors is huge. We have some awesome door promotions going on as well. Whether you want fiberglass to have that wood look or you're looking for a steel security door, anything you're looking for, I know we can make it happen for you.
All right, well, great. All that information is right there on your screen for the Dayton Home Expo. That's happening this weekend at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds. That's April 24th to the 26th. It's free admission. So for more info, go to DaytonHomeExpo.com and go see Universal Windows Direct along with more local and national contractors and home improvement experts. Thanks so much for being here.